Making parts with highly detailed, extraordinarily tough shapes and tight tolerances can be nearly impossible with conventional machining techniques, but not with a wire EDM process. Imagine being able to make precise cuts in metal with a blade no thicker than a human hair. That's what wire EDM can do. EDM stands for Electrical Discharge Machining. But instead of a blade like a bandsaw, wire EDM uses an electrically charged hair-thin wire to remove microscopic particles and shape the part. These animations help show how wire EDM works. The wire carries one side of the charge, conductive material carries the other side of the charge. And when the two get close, a white-hot electrical spark jumps the gap, melting away tiny dust particle-sized pieces of metal, 2 microns or smaller. How small is a micron? Well, if this was the diameter of a human hair, this would be a micron. But what's all this liquid? Well, that's the dielectric. Deionized water, really, useful because it doesn't conduct electricity. In wire EDM, the liquid dielectric controls the sparking, cools the process, and flushes away those tiny particles as they're removed. All very fast, about 1 million sparks per second. The particles themselves are each about the size of a particle of smoke. In the right hands, wire EDM can be used to hold really tight tolerances, create incredibly complex shapes, work with difficult materials that may be extremely hard or soft, and if needed, make really small parts. There's even something called small hole EDM for working from the inside of the hole to the outside. All completely automated and CNC controlled. No human involvement. At Exact, wire EDM is all we do. We're very good at it, making us the perfect wire EDM partner to produce complex precision parts that often can't be made any other way. Like this. Looks like one part? It's really 2. And this springy thing is just one part.
Making highly detailed parts with tight tolerances can be very challenging with conventional machining. However, wire EDM presents an excellent way to achieve this. Conductive metal wire and ionized water to remove materials from a workpiece using a series of fast recurring electrical discharges. Wire cutting is divided into 3 processes according to cutting speed: slow cutting, medium cutting, and fast cutting. Fast wire cutting is a high-speed running operation that uses molybdenum as its electrode wire. While it is fast and allows reuse of the wire, its accuracy is quite low. Medium cutting involves multiple processes that improve on the processing and precision of fast cutting. On the other hand, slow cutting allows for the processing of very small parts. Its electrode wire is usually copper, and it can reach a precision of 0.002 millimeters and surface quality that is close to grinding level. Okay, then let's look at the various benefits and applications of wire EDM. First, wire EDM can cut micro and small workpieces. The charged wire doesn't directly contact with the workpiece, so there are no cutting forces generated. This makes wire EDM an ideal option for creating small, intricate components that are usually too delicate for other machining techniques. Likewise, the lack of the contact ensures that the end product will not have any deformations or distortions in the wire path or material shape. Therefore, you could expect components with good surface finishing from wire EDM. In addition, the electrical discharges during this process are precisely focused, making it possible to manufacture complex shapes and patterns. It can make holes, contours, and many other shapes on incredibly strong materials. The best part is that you will not need to pass your final product through other processes for completion. Wire EDM delivers high-level precision on every part. Furthermore, automation is another great advantage of wire EDM. As with more and more advanced functionality, EDM equipment is now more intelligent. It allows you to stage your workpieces and program the machine while it cuts with very little monitoring. This also enhances the productivity and efficiency. Finally, you won't use too much energy to cut even the hardest materials. The process also removes only targeted particles, helping you reduce material wastage. Furthermore, there is usually no need for other machines or post-processes. All of these contribute to making wire EDM cost-effective and ideal for prototyping and low-volume manufacturing projects. As we get towards the end of this video, you should know that wire EDM is one of the most effective cutting processes for your intricate parts with high tolerance requirements. So if you want to create complex and small parts, wire EDM is right for you.